GM. Oh, sure, sure. Coucou. Coucou, coucou.
Hey, Jim.
Yes. Wait, don't have that yet. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Wait. I will ping everyone. Join. Mm, 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 mm. Bye for the session. Normally, you receive everything by email yesterday for the village. All right. I just ping Melissa. I'm coming.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I'm sorry, my class just finished, so I'm in metro station right now.
Ah, commence au métro. Turkey.
Did I
When you're
speak in
coming back to
Turkish?
Turkey?
Did I speak in Turkish?
No. I,
Wow, okay. I'm so tired. I cannot like distinct whether I speak in Turkish or English right now. I thought that I speak Turkish. Hello,
Metro,
how?
metro is attends. Is
Yeah.
Turkish, English, French. That's okay. All good. Yeah.
How is everyone? Like we're
Um,
literally in the fifth week. I'm so excited.
actually, so we're starting next week the village. Um, yeah, in Buenos
Oh, the
Aires.
village next week? Oh my God. Are there anyone is going there from here?
Yeah, here,
Like,
everyone. Uh,
really?
yeah.
Oh my God. It's going to be super fun. And I will cry at home. Hello, Melissa. Welcome.
Welcome
I'm
back.
sorry, I was at class. Yeah, welcome back. I was at class. I just came. Uh, if you are available, maybe we can wait for a few minutes too. And after we can start. How was your holiday, Melissa? I hope it was good.
Oh well, I had to go
Did
to
you have
uni.
fun?
I had to go to uni to complete one exam.
Oh,
Oh
bad
my God,
holidays
I
then.
feel you.
Who was
So
it?
yeah.
Good.
Oh, it was good. I had to analyze the work of Goldwasser, Rakov, and Mikali, the foundation of zero knowledge proof. So yeah, it was
Very hot.
fun.
Very hot. You're
And
super
stressful
cool
too.
right now.
Okay. Well, so I hope the stress is out right now for you. Yeah. All right. When are you coming here in Argentina? At which day?
14th of November.
14? Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that's when I'm.
I'm very sad. I cannot come to Argentina. I'm just gonna cry. I'm sad that I'm not be able to see any of you.
Oh no.
All good, all good. We will see each other next year. I need to go back in Turkey. In fact, I was with Hatun on August, end of August in Turkey.
If
Yeah.
you come to Turkey, any of you, I would love to, uh, show you around.
Yeah. So let's start. I guess I will
Yes.
just ping. Oh, there's an issue with the link? No, all good.
No, all good. Maybe we can start for like last 2 week, people join after like 15 minutes later. I don't know why, but let's just start if you want.
Okay, as you want. Wait. Yeah, and also we had to reschedule this session to Friday. Um, so let's see. Wait, I will send a message, individual message, to couple of you.
Uh, we can start anytime you want, Melissa.
Okay. Sure thing. I'm sorry I couldn't make it because I was on my vacation and had to had to make some space for my uni as well. But yeah. So for today's session, I wanted to go through some use cases of zkVerify that we have seen in the past. And this time, how I imagine this session is for you guys to speak and ask questions and anything that I might be able to clarify so that you can build on zkVerify. So what I want to ask first is what did you cover within 2 weeks, the past sessions that you had, and what did you understand, and how did it help you understand zk and how to build zero knowledge proofs and circuits? So if someone can volunteer and jump in and get into conversation and answer this question, that would be really, really helpful to see.
Maybe I can start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in last week we saw Aztec, and they show us, the background and how they're making everything, and they kind of explain us how we can use Noir, and also they explain the difference between Cairo and Noir. And after this week's first session, Arman explained us the architecture behind zkVerify and how everything's happened. And he explained us on a example project. So yeah, something like that.
Okay, perfect. So I suppose he demonstrated this proof of geolocation, right?
Yes, and also uh, he showed us the, taking pictures, but how can I say it? The proof of, used device. You took this picture from this phone. That's kind of a structure. I don't know how to, summarize it, but he
Mm-hmm.
also showed that big example.
Okay, yeah, with TEEs. Right. Okay. So that's like one of the cases that we have in our stash, right, in the company that Herman built. But yeah, we can talk about some use cases we have seen over the hackathons, etc. One of them is using zk to hide the owner of certain amount of coins that can be used for privacy sake. One is to to make bridges and actually, like everywhere that you can see privacy, you can use zero knowledge proofs. One of those that I have seen that I really liked is protecting your medical data behind ZK. Um, that's one of them. I was thinking if we can go through a workshop today, would it make sense? But yeah, judging by the number of people that not many had joined today, I guess it's Friday and like it's a bit of off the regular schedule we had. But yeah, like instead of that, I will send you the videos on how to use zkVerify in both cases. So you can use zkVerify so basically, I guess you have seen with Arman that we are verifying zero knowledge proofs, right? So how we do it, there are two ways to do it. One is to interact with your own wallet and send proofs using wallet using zkVerify JS. The other one is using API calls, and that's the case that we see for more Web2 cases. But anyway, you can send your proofs using Relayer, how we called it in the past, and now it's has a different name of career, but that's how I refer it in the videos. So I will send you both of those videos, like both cases that you can use for interacting with zkVerify. And I think it will be more effective because people didn't have time to set up their environments and everything. And there you will see it step by step how I do it, and you can stop and rewind the video, and always you can ask me in the DMs everything you need regarding. So yeah, where we see usage of zkVerify is everywhere you have a proof that you want to verify. I guess some of you guys have some ideas on what you want to build using zero knowledge proofs. So if someone wants to share it, that would be great.
Last year, I took a bioinformatics class, and in that class, we saw DNA structure. And I thought about that, there are some companies who store DNAs for people that just checking whether they have cancer or not from based on their DNA sequence. But I realized that for this purpose, they're taking a lot of data from me. But they could have just I could have give my DNA just as an input, and just that proof show me whether I have certain disease from my DNA or not. So maybe something like that can be done.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's perfect case. Um, so why do we care about privacy anyway? So we care if we can be targeted. If there is like X, Y, Z person that says like, okay, let's say, Hatun is earning $1 million per year, and me too, and like and we don't want that data to be exposed, right? Because we will be targeted. But if there is like a knowledge about two people that are earning that much, they cannot be targeted. So it's like the information itself is not that valuable. But let's say that, that's actually the case where we want to hide our inputs. And that's where we want to have ZK, right? But yeah, like with DNA sequence, I think that's a really, really, really good example. There is one girl that it might be good to connect you guys that started a project similar to that during ETH Global Con using zkVerify. And I think it's a great idea because For example, you had and you want to give your DNA, right? And you want to be tested for that, but you don't want your name to be plastered with everything that's tied to you because it's sensitive medical data, right? But if you want just to get the report back without storing where you live, your ethnicity, address, your full name, email, then it's like you just want to give zero knowledge proof that you are the owner of the data, but nothing should be known about you except that proof. And they can have the DNA sequence, but not your data, right? Your personal data. So I think we have a really strong case there, especially that I think it was 23andMe. They had a huge data breach last year, I think. And with all the DNA, all people's data were also um, leaked. So I think that's a really good example. Why should we care about data? I see questions. Accounting data behind zk. Yes. Yeah, if someone's doing accounting for you and you want to have that hidden, sure. You want to hide your identity, sure. Recently, I think it was in Vietnam during our hacker house, one of the guys, one of the hackers, he approached me and told me like, hey, I have this idea. He has um, some agreements between telecom providers around the world so that you can have packages wherever you go. You will pay just one package because you cannot be in several countries at one time, right? And then I saw the case of having zero knowledge as well, right? Because every time you travel somewhere and you want some physical SIM card, they ask for your data. They ask even to copy your passport, right? So, if we can have like zero knowledge there, that you're proving that you're that person, but without, releasing all their data in the air to people who are like, I mean, we had data leaks so many times that I don't really trust that someone is securely taking care of it, right? But yeah, something like that, like wherever we have private data, we can have zero knowledge and verification, right? So that we only send the verification, but not full data. Uh, can we use it for deepfake prevention? Uh, yes. In a way that we want to sign it with, let's say, if you are filming something with your phone and you want to sign it with the private key of your chip manufacturer, that is actually produced using your hardware. That's called TEE, right? So that's the way to prevent deepfake in a way. Okay. Yes, GSIM project, exactly. That's what I talked about and the great hacker behind it. This is okay. I see someone send me a message that wants to share it privately and not publicly. Uh, if you can send me a DM on Telegram, that would be great.
I mean, if we can implement voting, all voting, country voting stuff, it would be really cool with ZK.
We can't
Uh,
hear you properly.
Oh, really? Right now?
I think there is like something on your sound. I don't know.
Wait.
Like,
Something is wrong, I know, but now? Is it
this
better?
yes, let's say yes.
I'm sorry. If we can, implement country voting, it would be also really cool with ZK, you know.
Yeah. You can use gatekeeping to certain Telegram groups, let's say, if they're part of, let's say you want to have only Dev3 pack people who join sessions, that they can produce a proof that they are part of that group and then join your community. Do you know of any hackathon project that use zkP that we could review? Of course, sure. Let me share that with you. I will share projects from the folio that you can take a look at. Do you want that in the group so that you have it preserved? Right? Okay. So there are around 100 projects that you will have to look at that used zkVerify. Let me share that with you. Okay, the 3-pack. Here. This is first one. Share more. Okay. Let's see. I'll share something from our Vietnam Hacker House as well. Here. I'll send everything in one message so you don't have.
What type of hackathons we have for zkVerify? Do we have a hackathon? I believe in Argentine, the main Eat Global Hackathon, zkVerify also there, right?
We're not going to be sponsoring.
Ah, but you have a hacker house, right?
No,
No?
no. We're not
I saw
sponsoring. We do
something
not
like
have a
that.
hacker house.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw. Mhm.
yeah. Here are most of the projects that we have from hackathons and from hacker houses. Akil Navati made similar project, yeah. Okay, Devisha said, I had an idea around privacy preserving, something like where we let users use AI model without revealing their data. Like in hospitals, we can send encrypted data to AI diagnosis models, and the model provided doesn't reveal its model. Perfect. This is perfect use case for privacy where ZK can take place because you want to make sure they're using the correct training model to diagnose you or to predict what can be a thing you should protect yourself from without revealing other people's data, or even giving it to other hospitals, so it's their ownership, right? So they want to protect it. So that's one thing that would definitely be really, really good use case for both privacy, AI, and zk. Feel free to request a mic and discuss it, because this is time for you guys. It's where you take the stage, and I'm here to answer the questions on how to implement that.
I saw provably unbiased randomness layer engine. That's kind of interesting. Can I send the link? And because it's really interesting that you can prove something randomness is unbiased. Like, I don't know how they did it. Let me just share it on zkR engine. This is kind of, I love randomness, by the way. I want to work on randomness in my career, but
yeah, that's very important for cryptography.
Yeah, and how they can prove that they're unbiased.
How can they prove that they're unbiased? Creating randomness, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the key ideas behind proving randomness is, especially with online gaming. So let's say you have online casino, right? And you have this board with reds and black fields, and you want to make sure that if you're playing it, that the game is fair for the player, right? So you want to make sure they used randomness, the true randomness that, like, true randomness cannot be really generated using complete computer sequences. It can be pseudo randomness, that's how I call it. But yeah, true randomness can come from the slides and shades and change in the temperature of the room. There are like rooms that are accepting visitors in some data centers, so that they can they can make some commotion, so it's completely random, that they can generate random sequence. But with the randomness using, let's say, lotto or some kind of games, it's important that you have implemented randomness, right? So you should include zero knowledge proof around that.
Well, how can we put zero knowledge behind, like, and I don't know, I couldn't put in my mind, I couldn't design it, I think. I believe it's a project from your Vietnam hacker house, and
yeah,
it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. The thing
A
with
very good oracle, I believe, like a random oracle. If this is true, it's like, since we need randomness everywhere, this is really good project, I believe. Like, I don't know, I really liked it.
yeah, if you guys want, I can make a connection, make a group for you to work together on it. I think it can be used in quite a lot of cases.
Their GitHub, it's really interesting to me. I really liked it.
Okay, send me a DM and it's done.
Okay. Let me also
But
check
with
other
any
projects.
kind of with any kind of function, you want to make sure they actually got inputs from that function and that they played by the rules. And in that manner, they have produced a random number, or they did addition like we did with Circum or something else. So yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm just gonna check a bit. So that's
No.
cool project.
Yeah, it is. We have cool hackers.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Milka, can you please share about the Wordle game that you and Arman, I guess, who from zkVerify built it? I'm not quite sure. But sometime back, you have this Wordle game made on ZK or zkVerify. Can you please share some light, like what's the logic behind it, or where exactly you started from a little bit, so that we can also take inspiration from that?
Hmm. Oh yeah, we had games being built during whole summer and part of spring activation as well. Um, so yeah, like I think games are a really good start. I can share you some GitHub links with that for sure. But the thing is, let's say there is. I don't know if you guys know, let's say, about ZK Mastermind game. Okay, so it's
So,
probably you know, but we don't call it the same thing. But let me share that one as pretty nice example. Okay, let me check.
Are you referring to the Wordley game, a daily word game that is around ZK?
Something similar with it, where you don't have to use words actually.
Okay.
Let me check. It's because this is something that most of the people know. I think we have it. Links. Okay. So it's this one. I'm sharing this with you. So if you try playing this game, you need to guess the sequence that the player had in mind. Let me maybe even share that, guys, with you. Okay. Okay, let me share that with you. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now.
Yep.
Do you want to
yes,
make?
we get
Yeah. And you want to do a check. It says like one has exact and one partial, right? And they produce zero knowledge proof. So we're using zero knowledge proof here that that we have stored, that we're playing against something that's, let's say it's pink, pink, purple, purple, and like we are not really we don't know until they reveal the answer, the result. We don't know if we're playing with a genuine player, but if we're using zero knowledge proofs behind it, then we are sure that what we received here is genuine, right? So the same goes with with some word guessing games, etc. But I like this because it's pretty universal. You don't need to use words. You don't need to know language. And I think all of us have played this and just called it a different name. Yeah.
I like another project. I find zk Signals. It is also interesting. I believe they won in India hackathon, Hacker House. Yeah.
What do you like about it?
They have a way that, without revealing anyone's person, they're, when you send a transaction, you need to show it to yourself in their system. I believe, as I understand from reading, you don't need to, you just send signals from both authenticated and anonymous. So it's kind of cool, I believe. I don't know how they build it, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, everyone has a GitHub links tied to it, so
Yeah.
Would like to correct you, Hatun.
Oh,
zk Signals and BU project is same. It's a similar project, just the
oh,
naming thing is different. The thing is like it goes by this process. Suppose I receive a Dev3 pack email that I'm joining this base batch cohort. That email is used as a verification. So suppose I am creating a new group for Dev3 pack. I, as a creator, need to verify. That is one verification is done. And for other community people, like same people from Dev3 pack are joining to this community, they need to also share this email. Once these both the emails get verified with the source, then only they will be allotted an entry to that group.
but
This is,
can't
I'll
I
share
fake?
a demo video. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure, perfect. But can't I fake that mail? Like
Huh.
I had it. I'm just acting like I had it, or
Hmm.
um, I don't know.
I, I
Can't
didn't
I?
get her question, but what I'll do is I'll ask the, we can say the creator to share a demo video of it. You'll have a better idea what exactly we are trying to do here or how we are trying to ZK verify it, what's the process and all. Yeah. Or
Oh,
if you
really?
can go to the GitHub also, you'll find all the demo things and links already given. So
That
I'll share
project
you
is
the link. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
That project is really interesting. Maybe we can share their demo
Yeah,
video in Telegram group
yeah,
too, so that other people
yeah,
can.
sure. Yeah, and I'll share it right away.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Um,
so Rosia says, we coordinate privacy events, but still maintain own private data records, records like in Luma for register for the event. True.
yeah.
Is there a zero knowledge proof project that addresses this, or is this a good idea for a hackathon building learning experience? I think it's a great idea.
That's really cool because
Yeah,
we always use Luma, like, and if we would
yeah,
have anything, that would be really cool.
yeah. And sometimes you would just like go and sneak peek into who's coming there, right? And you want to see if you have some if your friends. I mean, it's good, but still, it's sometimes I guess I'm not that person, but some high profile person would like to maintain um, their anonymity, that they don't want to go there and be the reason why everyone arrived there. They want to enjoy the event. Uh, they have all the rights to do it. What else? So health, salary, attendances, mm, passport, uh, passport
Maybe.
data.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Maybe employee info data also. We can, use it. I don't know how, but I know that that's data also really critical data. maybe CV information can be, because in Turkey, I don't know if any other country has that law too, but if you have any other person's CV on your computer, that's kind of crime, as far as I know. But I don't know how, HR people manage to, hire people if this is illegal. I don't know how they're managing it. So maybe we can do something like that.
Sure thing. It's also like the thing with starting to build something is to have why. You have to start with the purpose. If there is a purpose and there is will, you will find a way to build it. So whenever you see it like, okay, this might be useful, you will definitely find a way to build it. The thing is that from an engineering standpoint, people are always looking for how rather than why.
In my mind, even though I have an idea, I just start like how I can build it, and I cannot figure out at the beginning, of course. So I just say, okay, maybe this idea is not good. Let me just think something else.
Yeah. Or will people use it? Is there adoption there? How will we work on the adoption? That's also a thing. If we have to install 5 things and occupy our space in our phone, and that's too much, then we'll end up with probably not really good adoption.
Devisha, do you want to explain your project? I believe it would be really cool.
Yeah.
Sure. So we built something to eliminate all the deep fakes that is happening, because I remember recently I was uh, scammed by somebody who was pretending to be one of my friends, and it turns out he was just pretending to be someone else who he was not. And I got that we really, so with null ID we can use it on your Telegram for now, but we were hoping to integrate in other social platforms as well, where we can provide you a badge, like a ZK certificate that will prove that this indeed is the person they are claiming to be. So it was that.
That's really cool, and you have a back story too, like the story from
Yeah.
your life. So
And
that's
and when I was explaining this project, a lot of people, were like, "Oh, actually, we relate to it because it has happened with us as well." And in this case, it's like very common. We just don't know who the exact person is.
that's
But
really
with this,
cool.
like, we are trying to solve it. Yeah. Thank you.
One of the projects I also um, seen recently that are fraud detection and fraud prevention. One of them is also, what's it like, proof of anchor, where you are testing if the link that people sent you is a genuine one, so that you don't get scammed.
That's also a really good one.
Yeah. What else can we make with zk and zkVerify?
I think I recently saw a project that was built on Solana. It was like a privacy wallet. They call it incognito mode for Solana, where people can do transactions and all of their transactions will be hidden using ZK. So their project was amazing, and their ICO was oversubscribed by more than 1,000%. But there is nothing like that on Ethereum. Maybe we can build something like that for Ethereum as well. That'd be so cool.
Sure. We're doing attestations on Ethereum. So for sure we can build something like that. Yay, privacy. We love it. Oh, one of the things I've seen as well, it happened this year. So girls were having troubles with period tracking apps because those apps were selling data to either governments or someone else. And uh, they got fed up of it and built an app that was a finalist on ETH Global in Cannes for period tracking. That was really exciting. Um, Whoever is part of Web3 privacy knows what I'm talking about, but that's a really great privacy case in hell that we have seen that women are using, and I think it's amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? What can we use? Oh yeah, Lucia, it's a great thing. Lucia said a woman receives advertisements for baby items without having a confirmed pregnancy. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Because our data has been sold.
I remember a case where a woman was expecting a baby, but unfortunately she miscarried. We say it that way, I believe. But
Yeah.
the ads won't stop because they didn't know, miscarry situation, and she really affected about this situation because she was so sad, but still continues seeing those advertisements, and she opened a like she wanted to some, I don't know what we call it. In the end, nothing can done in this type of situation because they're just selling all of our datas. And while we were talking, also I thought about, if you're working on GitHub and if you're working on private repo, especially if we are employee of someone's, in that case, it's not really visible, but and we need those information to be present for, if we are looking for new jobs too. Maybe we can build something. Don't reveal our code, but we can show that okay, this person is good enough for I don't know, C++ or something like that.
Something like the
Certificate, like
proof of
yeah,
capabilities.
yeah, that's a really cool name. It would be really cool.
Yeah, sure. So enclosing a proof that your skills are up to date and yeah, having that enclosed in CV, let's say, somewhere.
Yeah, something like that would be good.
Yeah. So it needs to be private input data in a circuit. Your commits and PRs, but using GitHub as an input, everything that happens on a private GitHub repo.
Yeah, Malika, we have something called as devbase.in. I guess so. Web3 campuses, you can say, running this platform. I guess so. It is on similar lines what Hatun and you are discussing on, or I can relate it to that. So do give it a try. I'm not quite sure whether they are offering jobs or a specific kind of opportunities. That might be one thing, but it is similar to you can have a GitHub profile, you can have rankings of developers and all that in one platform or portal. It's there. But I don't know whether the verification is ZK verified or something on those lines because it is a normal GitHub login only they use for access.
Yeah, yes. Usually, especially in Web3, the companies have open source. But I think it would be more of a case for Web2 developers.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think so too.
I
Yeah.
was Web2 developer for 8 years, and all the GitHubs were private, and even you were not able to, you're not allowed to use your own GitHub account, but you needed to create new account with the company. And if you want to leave the company and go somewhere else, there are like zero proofs that you're capable of doing something, and then you had to go through 5 stages process where you need to go algorithms, you get something to code alive, and then some take home tasks, and it was really time consuming thing. But if there is something to enclose as a proof for it, I think it would be more for a Web2 developer's case than for Web3, because they are like centrally owned, and they have this ownership, and yeah, once you leave that company, like everything you did there, like you cannot prove you did it, because neither you're the owner of that GitHub account nor of the code. It's all theirs, and there's not really a proof that you did anything there, besides on you posted that on LinkedIn. But I've recently seen people also posting on LinkedIn they worked somewhere where in fact they did not work, and it happened around our mainnet launch, where we have seen people trying to hire someone, um, presenting that they're part of zkVerify or Horizon, and devs from our community reached out to me and said, like, listen, is this someone from your company? It looks sus. And we're like, no, it's not. So we have reported that to LinkedIn, but they need, like, I don't know, a couple of days to react to it. Almost, I think it was like up to 2 weeks until they can change it. But yeah, there are cases like that where like they're sending some Bitbucket uh, links to people. So like, hey, can you download this and run this? We want you for that for an interview. And yeah, it drains their wallets, or you know,
Yeah,
installs
and
some
Web3
suspicious.
verification of these kind, be it recruitment, be it any kind of projects, yes, you have to do your own research, but sometimes it becomes so real that you cannot identify, yeah, it's a scam, or it's a rug pull, or it's something different. Yeah, happens all the time in Web3 domain, or at least in crypto domain. Yeah, but nobody's, you can say, working on those lines to get it any future proof or any of those, if we can
Yeah,
avoid those kind of
I
situations.
agree. I agree 100%. Yeah.
What about
Because at the
on-chain?
end of the day, yeah.
Oh, no,
No,
go
no, no,
ahead.
sorry, continue.
No, I was changing the, topic to another thing. So please continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was coming back to Web3 only, on chain, how exactly we can minimize those kind of errors or faults, because we don't have any standard, any consortium or anybody running with Web3 or crypto. So how can we legit be integrity wise? How can we, can say, identify that? There has to be something. There has to be a signaling like this is a legit, or this is the source of, you can say, information, or source of data is identified, or you can say it's checked, something on those lines,
Yeah,
or
like
it is verified, or it's verified some or the other way, by badges, by anything.
yeah. Um, Everywhere you have some sort of a profile, social media, some communication media as well. I mean, using LinkedIn or Twitter, you have what's LinkedIn, the thing that's used is persona to verify your data. So something like that would make a perfect case for zero knowledge proofs, because you don't want your data to be stored there. Um, when I started my YouTube channel, I had to verify my data. So they asked for some personal document, and they recently informed me that they have deleted that from their system because they didn't have any kinds of step over or like publish something that's not according to their rules. But my data was there, and if let's say had something leaked, had some data had been leaked from Google, my data would be also there, and that vulnerability case, or like maybe some report later shows that like, oh, before they deleted your personal document, we got that data, so you never know. So stuff like that, where you have the verifiable identity, should be a good case. I mean, also someone mentioned dating apps. That's also a good thing, because you want to verify that that person is that age, of that gender, that is, I don't know, that's over a certain age. And why would you have all of that just disclosed, right? Or like verified, and like you give someone who just like vibe coded the dating app or any kind of app where you need your data, and like how sure can you be that they're storing their data properly?
Yeah, totally agree on these lines.
We had funny enough, in my city in Serbia, we had a case of a data breach a few years ago. It's about the company that is maintaining the electricity bills, communal bills, everything, right? And they were like, okay, this is ransom. Like they have locked all of their data with their public key, and they're like, if you want a private key, you need to pay this amount of money. The thing is with these like old companies that have their data, they said like, oh, we don't care, we have everything in paper. So instead of paying that, they they have typed in everything manually back. But yeah, some systems
So
that
scary.
are exposed, yeah, that way, like it was so funny because like there's no way they're gonna pay.
In Turkey, I believe it's happened this year or last year, I don't remember. We have a platform called government. Like you can get all of your government documents from that website. It's really cool website, by the way. Like you don't have to go any, building to take, I don't know, student
And stamps and
document.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. But the only thing not cool is apparently they leaked the whole nation's data, and few people hacked that system, and right now you can get any Turkish citizen's data in anywhere in internet. Yeah, yeah, we are so relaxed right now because I don't have to you know protect my data because my data is already in everywhere. Everything about me that government have right now is leaked in Turkey.
Yeah, even if we say like we have this Google data about ourselves, like every single aspect, be it your address, your contact numbers, everything
Yeah,
mentioned,
yeah.
we think it's safe. It's not safe in Google as well. Numerous amount of data centers getting hacked every day. Your data is always on a third party market or a black market out there. Be it our, you can say, government IDs. Like for you guys, it might be social security number. For us, it might be Aadhaar that we called in India. So most of the time we hear every day there is some or the other news that these many Aadhaar numbers, these many social security ID number leaked in black market. you keep getting anonymous calls every day to, you can say, do you require a loan, do you require this, do you require that? So it's always like you feel internet is a safe place. It's not. So that's the reason we are so gung-ho about privacy and those aspects of it. It's why it's important. Everybody should be, you can say, aware of it, how exactly we are. And then we are very pretty cool about sharing our data, like be it our photos, be it our pictures, anywhere on the internet. But yes, we should be mindful of the fact what kind of information we are putting out there in the internet. It's not safe. Like, yeah.
I
So
mean,
be it Telegram, be it Signal, or be it anything, like, yeah, it's still not safe.
I'm trying to not share a lot of things on the internet or any of my accounts, but right now I just don't care because my government thankfully share every data about me. So right now there's nothing I should be afraid of, I believe. So
So Hatha, you
You
already
can
gave
start
us.
a public podcast. Share everything about your life. Everything is already online, so
yeah.
Yeah,
Right now
earlier
it's
it should.
still yeah.
Earlier it used to be like Facebook and Orkut days. Like I come from that back era, so I am not quite sure whether you are like Gen Z's here. You might not have used Facebook or Orkut, but yes, anybody can track down your socials, what event, even if you are on your graduation day, everybody or any stranger could also know where you are right now, which place, which location, which event you are attending, and something on those lines. Yeah, social media marketing in Web 2 era did ruined it and did explode also, both the ways. It not exactly it's ruined. It was just like exploring and innovating on the social aspect. But now it's got too deep. It's so personal right now that you cannot, you can say, share that much kind of information out there. And then strangers using that data for their own use in any shape or form they can. So yeah, especially for women, like, yeah, I feel like
oh
it
yeah,
should be
yeah.
minimal.
For
Yeah.
women, it's especially we need to be especially cautious. It can be quite dangerous. So, for example, I have shared on my Instagram. I have tagged some location in Milan while I was there. And I started receiving requests and messages from people saying like, "Oh, do you live here? Are you in this district now?" Or so it was so creepy because I posted something like something that's not really um, not really so meaningful, but I was walking alone and I was not there with my boyfriend. I was alone, and like probably someone thought that there is no one next to me, and they just started sending messages. So that's just because I tagged the location. So yeah, let's see some messages. Oh yeah, but also with data leaking and stuff around it. Um, EU has this nice GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, where they want all the companies that are working on an EU soil or working with EU data, EU citizens' data, that they need to store it in a particular manner so that if the data breach happens, they need to inform all of their customers that recently happened to KLM. So I got the message there. And but yeah, like that's like a really good use case where why would they store some of their data if they can only enclose a zero knowledge proof if they need yes or no answer that I'm part of some group or part of some program, frequent flyer program or something like that, that they can give me some, I don't know, benefits or something like that, or priority pass. Like, why would they need to store all of that? So whoever has this kind of regulation, it's a good use case also for zero knowledge proofs.
Yeah, totally agree. But But backdrop, I still have this thing in mind, like government will not be okay with having this kind of data on blockchains and stuff like that. Because again, there is no room for escapade then. You'll have your data on the blockchain, so they will not be able to, you can say, milk out of it any shape or form, be it any third party coming into the picture of utilizing that data. So obviously, it's a 50-50 chance. Yes, government will agree to it and will not as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I just see messages, ideas for dating apps if the photo is real, for sure. Proof of date, proof of Augusta said her or his salary. KYC.
It's not going to happen. Why? Because everybody will not be okay with sharing their deeds, like how much they earn, are they working in XYZ company, unless they provide the data themselves. If they're not going to provide, they will not have that data, be it on the ZK dating profile app or something like that. So totally on an individual discussion, what he or she provides about them. So again, it's a failed use case for ZKP, I think.
I just see a message as well from Tin from ETPH. Said, I'm vibe coding a project called Proof of Asshole, I guess. And it's a protocol for proving someone violated socially or morally without revealing who reported them or why. The asshole gets revealed publicly if someone else reported them for the same violation. Um, we had something like that in discussing in Web3 privacy, but I always advocated for, like that can be discussed, that can be refuted in the court because someone can say like, hey, someone put out my private data because it's a gossip. But yeah, some sort of proof of reputation for something. I think this can be good for someone, and does someone know about the glass door used for companies where employees that work there or still working there can write some feedback about their companies.
Hmm. Yes.
But sometimes those companies are
Fake
collaborating
feedback, fake
with
reviews.
websites, so sometimes they can remove some comment if it's not really flattering. So something like that
Hmm.
might be good because you still have this reputation. It's not a personal reputation, but company reputation. And then it's genuine, that no one can get your data, and you can write your honest feedback on the company. Tin loved it. Tin, will you make it and use zkVerify? Yes. No worries, Tin, anytime. Tin said thanks for the feedback for those who are watching later. Yeah. So cool. We have so many cases. We discussed a bunch of things that are really crucial for privacy. And for anyone coming to Argentina, I'll be speaking at ZK Monk event. There will be Web3 privacy events that you can join. So yeah, please, find us in person as well. For anyone who wants to build, my DMs are open. Feel free to send me a message. If I don't see it, just tag me in the group, and I'll take care of it. Let's see. Sure. This is my Telegram. I'm writing that for you guys here.
Thank you very much for everything, Melissa. I mean, without you, this boot camp couldn't even happen. And thank you very much for every session, every minute that you gave to us. Really, I enjoy a lot for, personal comment. And I believe all of the people really enjoy a lot of your classes. And I wish I could come to Argentina and, meet face to face, but I believe in some events, I will catch you and, meet face to face. But yeah, I'm really happy to meet you.
I'm happy to have received this invitation, and I'm really proud of the group and the questions we got here and what we discussed, and I feel really honored to be invited even to speak here, and I hope this bootcamp will be fruitful and generate a lot of ZK and privacy projects. For
Yeah,
anything that you want to ask, I'm there. So feel free to either DM me or just tag me in the group if I don't see it, and I'll take care of it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Melissa, for everything during the bootcamp. Yes, indeed, as one said, you will the pace. um,
yeah.
um, yeah, during the
Before boot
bootcamp.
camp, during boot camp, everything like before, during, and probably after you gave your telegram. So probably after too. So thank you very much.
And so the group will become actually so actually it's like ZK Privacy Bootcamp, but the group will become like the ZK Privacy Builder Club, because this one will be still alive until the, like, I mean, on the long term perspective. So basically we will continue to host session about privacy, ZK, during upcoming months as well. So we will come back from January with more sessions about that. And yeah, because like as we are doing the Dev Connect activation, we will be like in the off November and also like December to sleep. So yeah, but basically like most of you here, I would say like, oh, a couple of you left, but like most of the people already on the group are coming at DevConnect. So Melissa, you will meet them, and you are welcome. I don't know, will you be available on 16 nights like for a dinner? Because we will have an exclusive DevTupac dinner just before launching DevConnect. So it will be my pleasure to invite you there.
Oh, sure thing. Just send me an invite.
Yeah, sure. So I need to define the exact time. I think it will be just after the Shifai Summit. Um, but yeah, I will not that I will invite you for it. It will be a real pleasure. Like you will meet everyone. I will.
Yeah, finally we can make a group picture too.
Yes,
You should
indeed.
put my photo in somewhere too. Hold me on your phone, Solan.
No, no, I will not do any photo editing to put your face on it. Yeah. All right. So thanks again, and yeah, like the everything related to the bootcamp is also on YouTube. So whenever you need to find the resources, feel free to go into the YouTube link, and we will launch the DevTupac application from November, so soon. Launch the beta testing, etc. Fast during the village, and all the content will be also available there.
Perfect. I will, as I promised at the beginning of the session, I will also send 2 links for how to use zkVerify with both API and your wallet. So I'll be sharing that in the group as well, so you can go through it step by step.
Great.
That's perfect.
All right. So all good. And yeah, like see you at DevConnect and see you next week for most of you.
Thank you
You too.
again for everything. Bye bye.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.